Hey love bugs, welcome back to my channel. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley Bedeck. Nice to meet you. Today I have teamed up with UNice. They sent over this beautiful 7x5 24-inch bye knots pre-everything brown balayage wig. Now with the curls being curled forward like this, I feel like this gives like the Beyonce when she did the like ring the alarm, like when she was like the girl next door vibe. I feel like this was the vibe of her curls. They had like the browns and the blondes in it, but they were like curled towards her face against us instead of like away, and I feel like that's the vibe I am giving. Look at the bounce and the vibe boom in it. You'll see me add the curls, you'll see me add some really nice layers to her, and then of course we snatched and laid the hairline. I opted for no baby hair, but you guys know I'm for sure gonna go back in and add my baby hair because that's just my vibe. I wanted to give you guys glueless, flawless, but also very clean and simple beginner friendly hairline. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the tutorial. This should be very simple and easy to follow along if you are a beginner, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Bugs, welcome back to my channel. I just survived a blackout. I think it was a rolling blackout because I was in the middle making my coffee, which I survived because we do have a gas stove, I guess you would say, and everything just went dark. My kids and my husband were out running some errands, and I was like, did we not pay our electric bill? And my husband was able to, I was able to call my husband. He was able to look on the app and say it kind of tells you when you're in a blackout, which is something I learned today. I didn't know that if I would have looked on the app on my phone, it would have told me that on the electric app, Edison, whatever, it would have told me. Long story long, I survived no AC for like 2 hours, and I still got my makeup make coffee done. Anyways, I want to put on a wig. I have to run a few errands, and I thought this beauty would be super fire. Now she literally just came in the mail, like literally while the blackout was happening, and I was like, look at this color, look at these curls. I am here for it. So I'm gonna be installing this bad you know what today, right now, if I can get this off my arm. No, seriously. And we are working with UNice today. I'll show you the contents of my package in just a bit. I'm gonna try and do a talk through, but also not be long-winded. Also, the turban, I've been telling you guys for months I'm going to link it, and I still have it. So today I actually linked it. So I sent it to one of you guys in the comments, and then I permanently added it to the comment or products mentioned section in the description box, so you'll be able to grab one too. I'm actually gonna go back because they have like 10 different colors. I'm gonna get a black one, and maybe like if they have the chocolate brown in stock, I'll get the chocolate brown too because I love this. I only have one, and I literally wear it every single day. I've only washed it like twice, and you guys can see it's held up amazing. Sometimes I put it on more perfect than other times, but I love her. Anyways, we are going for a pre-everything wig, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out all of the stuffing, and this is our gorgeous girl. So she is obviously gonna have some beautiful like curls or waves. Something that I've been doing lately is when I receive a wig that has like style, go in and hairspray those curls so that they can kind of stay intact, because you guys know once you start like moving the part over, installing, and just moving around, the curls will organically start to fall. You will for sure have to touch up the curls, but just to try to keep the straight out of the box curls the best you can. That is a hack that I have been using lately, and it does help. As far as the actual wig, this is a pre-everything wig, and it looks like they slayed this wig to perfection. So there is pre-bleached knots, pre-cut lace, and then a pre-plucked hairline, and I think they did an amazing job. Also inside the wig, this is the nape, so you guys can see you do have those adjustable straps and like that grippy jelly technology at the nape, and then you do also have the adjustable removable elastic band. I like to adjust mine like halfway-ish, maybe not all the way halfway, but like about there usually works for me. And the great thing is if it's too tight, I'll be able to like reach under and kind of like release it a little bit if needed without taking the wig off. So let me go ahead and adjust the straps, take the turban off, put the wig on, and we will get started with this install. Ooh, we are giving forehead. Now off the bat, I feel like my eyes are gonna get tight. This one fits super snug. How I need a glueless wig to fit. When I say glueless, this is what all glueless wigs should fit like. Now I did make the straps tight, so if you want it a little bit looser, definitely go in and loosen up that adjustable elastic band. But this is gonna give, you don't need to put any glue, any gel, any spray. It's going to stay here. I do want to go ahead and add a little bit of baby hair, but maybe I'll do edges instead of baby hair. We'll see. As far as the color combo, I do love the fact that this one has a nice dark root, and then it does also have the beautiful like brown highlight color all throughout. I want to show you guys that you can move the parting, but I'm going to wait till I comb the hair out because again, I don't want to disturb the curls until we are ready to work on the curls. So from the back, this is what she looks like from the back. Now I love the density on this one because while it is nice and full, it's not sparse by any means. It's not heavy and like overbearing. Let's go ahead and get started. I already went ahead and heated up my electric hot comb. And then for the parting, we are going to use my edge control. I'll have it linked in the description box, and I'm going to just do it generously along the hairline as well as the parting. This is what's going to give you that really good sleek look. But if you really want to give like bad bitch energy and really have compliments, you want to make sure everything is like laid and slayed. So these little steps feel like they're not going to do a whole lot, but they do for sure. So we went ahead and worked that in. Let's go ahead and press the hair down. Now let's tint the lace. Okay, so we are done. Now, you guys already know next step for me would be baby hair, but I don't want to do baby hair today. So I'm going to try and see if I can just wear it as is. I'm going to put the melt belt on top, and I want to keep it glueless. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a light spray. This is literally gone. And it's not spraying correctly, but I like to put something there because I feel like when you kind of wet it, it's how you get it to look melted. And then like after it's melted, we'll lift it back up, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that. Okay, while the melt belt does this thing, which honestly it doesn't have much to do, we can take the unbrush and we can go ahead and brush out the curls and see what we have. Now I am craving some crimps, but then I also want to keep this natural texture. Look at how beautiful the texture is on this one. It for sure helps to add a little bit of hairspray, but I can't take all the credit and say like, oh, like I'm the reason that this one looks so amazing. It looks amazing because it's good hair. It's very good quality hair. And for me, I think it's like very reasonably priced. So I feel like you can literally brush out the curls and go, but you can also jazz it up. So again, a part of me wants to just go against the grain and do crimps or like change up the parting. I just feel like I want to do something even though it's not necessary. Okay, so I've decided that I want to straighten it and curl it under and add some, what do you call it, like layers. I don't know if I am doing the most because it's like literally the hair is already curled and I added hairspray. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna like wet it, but I'm gonna lightly wet it. And now we're gonna go ahead and just give it a blowout with my Dyson. Oh, look at how beautiful the curls stay when it's wet. Well, I guess it's not wet, that's why. But the reason I'm wetting it because I want to give it a good straightening or like a good blow dry. So let's go ahead and just blow dry it, and hopefully I don't regret this because the reason I'm blow drying it out is so that I can switch up the like wave pattern, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna straighten it out, we're gonna add layers, and then we're gonna curl it under, hopefully. Okay, so look at the difference. This is a Dyson, or start over. Look at the difference. This is a Conair Silverbird. I think every stylist, everybody who likes to do hair has this one. This is an OG. Had this one since Diamond was a baby, so I would say almost like 9 years, maybe even longer. Maybe it's older than him, I don't remember, but either way it goes, this is the GOAT. I took half the time to blow out this side, and look at how straight we got it just that quick, whereas this side we spent almost like double the amount of time and it didn't get straight as this, and this would get even straighter if I just take a little bit more time. Also, of course, if you wash your hair and condition it, starting from scratch like that will really get you the best results. But just seeing how much of a difference, we pay all this money for these like high-tech things, and I know that there's some great technology behind the Dyson where it's supposed to be a little bit healthier for your hair or whatever the case may be, but when you're trying to slay, this ain't slaying. This is gonna get the job done. So I will have this linked down below. This is the GOAT right here. Get this one. Okay, so now we got the hair semi-straight. The blow dryer's job is not to like silk press the hair. Obviously, it's just to get it nice and like get rid of the old curl pattern. So as it's cooling off, let's go ahead and add some layers. So I really want some heavy layers in the front. I'm going to remove the melt belt first just to make sure that the hair is correctly positioned. And you guys can see how snatched that hairline is. It's absolutely perfect. I'm a baby hair girl, but we're gonna push through that. So what I have learned is you kind of like part the hair, and you don't have to do it perfectly, but like to the ear almost, and push it back. Part the ear and push it back. And now this may not be your technique. This may not even be what hair school has taught you, but I'm gonna play with this amount of hair as far as my layers goes. And I'm gonna go deep with the layers, so hopefully I don't mess it up because layers is not my forte. And then I'm gonna go from under the chin, so hopefully it can grip really nicely under the chin like that, and then go deep. So let's just do it. And the fact that we parted in the same place as a guide will help us to hopefully get the like thickness or density of the layers similar. And then I'm just going to take, I'm left-handed, so I'm going to find my marker of where I want to start, kind of like twist it this way so that it can reach over here, and then go for it. Now this in hand looks like about the same amount. Again, it shouldn't be perfect. I'm really hot. Let me take this waist trainer off and turn some air on, and I'll be right back. Okay, look how this came out. It came out perfect. Now I would like to bring the curls higher up over here, but now I'm on a time crunch because I gotta go pick up my Target pickup, my Nordstrom pickup, and an Amazon return. So I gotta go before it gets dark. So let's do this side, and I think I'm gonna let my curls set while I run my errands, and then we'll come back and drop these babies. God, look at how perfect these curls came out on this side. Now this is my bad hand, and they came out tighter, and you guys see these are a little bit looser. I'll go in and touch up anything that needs to be touched up. Like this one right here, I feel like it can be a little bit more va-va-voom. So maybe if we split it in half and curl it. Okay, so I might have just OD'd on the hairspray, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave the curls and let them set while I go run my errands. And that way, hopefully they'll have like the most perfect finish. But before I go, I can show you guys the packaging. So the wig was actually perfectly placed in the dust bag. So it came, I believe, via FedEx, and once I got it, it was like this, really nice in that dust bag. So I love their dust bags because I love the color, and then they're really like nice, soft, good quality. Like this is really good quality. And then of course it has like the little tag there, just very good attention to detail. And then this is of course the packaging or the box. Inside they do have a little quote there that says cannot be defined, and then this is the little bag that the wig was in. And mine is 20, I believe 4 inches in length, and this is a 7x5 bye knots lace wig. And then we did get some of that wig tape or ear tape, and you get a bunch of strips. I know it looks like it's just one, but this is probably about 10 strips, and each strip has like 4 pieces on it. And then inside you also get your dust bag, and in the dust bag we get our UNice HD wig caps, and then also a melt belt. You guys see me use a melt belt, but I used one that I already had from them. They gave me a fresh one. really nice. And then last but not least, they did give me some press-ons, and these are absolutely fire. So that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and run my errand, and then I will be back and we can comb it out together. Hopefully the curls don't just drop while I'm out. This is the look. I'm gonna go ahead and insert a clip before this of the hair whenever I brush it out. Okay, so I went ahead and ran my errands. I kind of vlogged it, so hopefully you'll see that vlog soon. But this is what it looks like when the curls have dropped. I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a little brush through, which doesn't make a difference, but I love the layers that I put in it. I've been saying this for a while, but I really want to learn how to put layers throughout instead of just face framing like in the front, like how you put the layers throughout, and that's how you get like dimension. But these look good. The only thing is I'm so used to curling my hair away from my face that like in the car I kept going like this, because you guys know when you do your bang you kind of do that little feather thing, and because the hair is going forward you don't really have that. So and then also it is still glueless, so let me show you guys. I'm gonna stick this in here. We use a little spray on top just to melt it, but she is 100% glueless. And then when you put her back down, she lays back flat exactly how you had it. But yeah, let's get into the outro of the video. I love this one. It's a very easy, low maintenance wig. I just do the most. I did the most by doing the curls, but you guys seen when I brushed out the curls, you literally could have just left the curls the way they were, maybe add a little serum, add a little layer for like a bang in the front, and you would have been good to go. Or you could have just brushed them and went, but I like to go against the grain, obviously, and just make more work for myself when I don't need it. I'll have the link as well as all the details on mine down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.